The year was 1258. The Mongols set the world on fire. Cities burned and people fled. In Cairo, fear filled every heart. Except one, Sultan Qutuz, who chose to stand. Then, Baibars returned, the warrior who had faced the Mongols before, now stronger than ever. Inside the war tent, Qutuz spoke firmly. "We strike before they arrive at Ain Jalut." The Mamluk cavalry rode from Egypt, crossing the Sinai, the sun behind them, determination ahead. Far to the north, the Mongol general Kitbuka marched south, certain of victory. Baibars hid his men in the valley and waited for the moment that would echo through history. Qutuz removed his helmet and shouted from the hilltop, "Wa Islama!" The armies clashed, steel, dust, and thunder filling the sky. Kitbuka fought to his last breath, but the Mongols fell, and the banner of Egypt stood high. Dawn rose over a silent valley. The Mamluks had written the first defeat of the Mongols. But victory has its price. Baibars watched from afar, and the shadow began to grow. But that is not the full story. In 1258, the great Khan Monka, grandson of Genghis Khan, died suddenly during his campaign in China. His death shook the Mongol Empire, for without the great Khan, there could be no unity. Two brothers rose to claim the throne: Kublai, the visionary of the East, and Arik Baika, the guardian of the old Mongol ways. Their rivalry would ignite a war that divided the empire. The Mongol armies, once united under a single banner, now turned their blades against each other. The greatest empire on earth was tearing itself apart from within. While the homeland burned with civil war, Hulagu Khan was expanding Mongol power in the Middle East. But the news of Monka's death forced him to withdraw most of his army to join the struggle for the throne. Hulagu left behind only one commander, Kitbuka, with a much smaller force to hold Syria. The Mongols had never been so vulnerable. At dawn, the battlefield was quiet. The Mongol banners lay torn in the dust. The invincible empire had finally been halted, brought down not by enemies alone, but by its own division. From this moment onward, the Mongol Empire stood divided into 4 khanates, each ruled by a different branch of Genghis Khan's lineage. The unity that once built the largest empire in history would never return.